So this morning we left the hotel and we drove to Thurmond to see the historic Thurmond Depot and hear a ranger talk about it. So we're gonna listen to what the ranger has to say and have a little tour of this historic town.
Shop sold food mostly to railroad workers, but kind of like you might shop at one of those little news stores in an airport or something, it did provide some food for people who were traveling in the area.
Thurmond is often referred to as a ghost town because only a handful of people still live here. But those people are working to build Thurmond back up.
The very same year was the year that the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad finished their main line, these tracks, through the new River Gorge and opened up the entire region to the rest of the world. Now the trains could come in and bring people and resources, namely coal, out of their area to other places in the country.
Well, here we are in the historic town of Thurmond, and a train is actually still coming through. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so, as it costs you nothing and would mean a great deal to me and help my new YouTube channel out. We drove here to Grandview. We're gonna go check it out. Stopped and got some Wendy's on our way here for lunch.
There you go.
See what it says. Very cute. All right, thanks. All right, we're gonna leave our tiny little visitor center and head out. Tiffany? Noah got a new sweatshirt. I got a new sweatshirt. Tiffany got some sweatpants. Had to stop at the Dollar General and buy us some warm things. It's a little chilly out today, a little windy. I think if the wind died down, we'd be better off. So we're gonna go check out the Grandview.
Going to see.
Family up there waiting for me to come join them. This is the Tunnel Trail.
Noah tried to dare me to eat one.
No, don't eat it.
Getting sick without eating.
Scary little creepy
Upstairs.
cave. Alright, so you park up there, walk down this little trail. And this is the Sandstone Falls overlook. We then drove from the overlook to the base of the falls so we could hike around looking at them. At Sandstone Falls. It was a little bit of a drive from the last location. Okay, Rick says it was about a 25-minute drive from the last location, so not too bad. So we're gonna take this long boardwalk here and go out and see Sandstone Falls. stayed at this location for quite a while because we let the kids determine how long we stay in a place. If they're having a good time hiking around, looking at different trails and locations and different ways to hunt through the trees, if they're enjoying every little aspect of finding bugs, then we stay and let them enjoy it. But if they're bored right away and ready to leave, then we know it's time to move on. But sometimes it's fun just to take your time and stroll along looking at all of nature, including these leaves that are smiling at us. Once they were ready to leave, we headed back to town to find ourselves some dinner. Indiana with some games here at the Free Folk Brewery Company. After a tough game of apples to apples in which Noah won, we went over to Southside Junction for some burgers and a cutthroat game of Connect 4. And before we knew it, the night was over, and it was time for us to get a good night's sleep before we hit the road again in the morning to take Noah home and continue on our way back to Michigan. We had a great time in West Virginia and hope you enjoyed it too. Please consider subscribing to see where we go to next.